Marcus got it. Hey. Yeah, Sylvie at McDonald's.
Very interesting.
Well, we kind of knew that was coming because of all the promotion for Loki.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. Like the special Loki sweet and sour sauce.
Yes.
Which,
The McDonald's co-promotion. Yeah. That's really funny. Yeah.
yeah, but I think they sold out of all of it. It's like for a limited time they had that.
Yeah.
Loki branding.
I think that was interesting. And quite a fun sort of cross promotion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did anyone get it?
I didn't get it. No, I tried to get it, but yeah, it sold out fairly quickly.
Yeah, it was all gone, yeah.
Yep. I actually got a few.
You're lucky, yeah. We got some before it sold out.
Yep.
Wow.
But it's still sweet and sour sauce, so it's the same thing. But if you want that limited edition packaging and keep it somewhere, that's a good collectible to have.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fun little gadget.
Yeah, that was a fun episode, and so it looks like Miss Minutes has gone MIA with Renslayer, helping her.
Yeah, like essentially a rogue AI.
Rogue AI, and he's working with Renslayer, and they're working with He Who Remains.
Yeah.
So yeah, very interesting. Yeah, so I'm kind of intrigued to see where Renslayer actually is, and now that they've got a hit on her 10 pad, we can see that that's where they're gonna go next.
Yeah, that's likely where they're gonna go next. Sylvie, we're not too sure about right now, but we can kind of tell that she maybe wants to rejoin the team.
I mean, she's happy working at McDonald's, but
well, she was happy as long as the timeline doesn't get pruned.
Yeah, as long as her timeline doesn't get pruned, but she realizes if she doesn't help them, it probably will be, because Docs had already pruned so many of the timelines.
Yeah, but at least like some of them like agree now with what Sylvie was doing beforehand. Albeit now knowing the truth.
Yeah.
Like Renslayer and everything. B15 has completely changed.
He's happy going into, his Brad Wolf persona as well. In
B15,
in his timeline. He's happy being a movie star.
Brad Wolf, that's X5.
Hunter X5. Hunter
X5, yeah.
Yeah.
B15 is the black girl.
Yeah, so he went rogue as well. Abandoned his post because he was enjoying life as a movie star.
Yeah, X5 was like so funny. The episode title, Breaking Brad.
Yeah, it does. I think it does have something to do with Breaking Bad. It says here, Breaking Brad. Because he's abandoned his former life. He defies order and breaks protocol. Taking the name Red Wolf. So, in a way, he's a bit like Walter White in that sense. If you've ever seen the show
Breaking Bad.
Isn't he like a school teacher who decides to start selling drugs?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's the story.
So he abandoned his former life and he went to sell drugs and make drugs.
Yeah, but it's interesting how we watched them break Brad. It's like so funny.
And also bread, right? It's a breaking bread. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's Brad Wolf.
He's Brad Wolf.
It's interesting because autocorrects automatically changes it to Breaking Bad instead of Brad.
Yeah, it will automatically change that.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, I do find that, very funny. And I like the scenes where they were sort of like interrogating him and they were kind of playing the mind games, and he's playing these mind games as well. It's quite cunning in his own way as well.
Yeah.
And at one point you actually do think that Loki has gone just completely off the rails, but it was all planned.
Right,
But
so he was actually already planned it with Morbius, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
he was doing
I think he's doing a good cop, bad
the
cop
good
kind of
cop,
thing.
bad cop
Yeah.
routine. Yeah, which was funny.
Yeah. And I said the shadow play, which Loki did at the start as well. So that was cool.
I enjoyed that as well.
Like the shadows of the Lokis, like holding Brad up against the wall.
Yes.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And the whole crowd that stopped him in his tracks were all holograms.
Yeah. So it's been a while since we saw him do that trick actually. That's quite fun to see him using his
Illusions.
magic again. Using Asgardian magic that Freya had that he'd learned from Freya. So or Frigga. So that was really interesting to see him use the old Norse magic.
Yep. But yeah, we actually see that Loki has definitely changed. Like from what X5 was like pushing back against Loki, it's like, yeah, they kind of know who Loki is. Like why he does what he does. And Loki does that kind of show that he's changed.
Yeah.
Mm.
But he kind of knows how to kind of use that old persona as well to get information out of Brad. So that was quite clever.
Yeah, when he needs to, you know.
When he needs to, he brings it back.
Yeah, he's bad. So why not just be bad?
Well, I think he's actually good, but he can recall his bad side.
Well, he is kind of good now. I guess he's always been kind of good, but
yeah.
he
But
didn't really know
Sylvie,
how
on the
to
other
show
hand,
it.
Sylvie is, I don't know. Sylvie feels like a
Mm.
younger Loki at this stage. Yeah, just doesn't want to take responsibility and goes back to her McDonald life.
Simple life.
Well, if we know from the past like series,
Yeah.
when her timeline was pruned, she was quite young, so it might have affected her in that way.
Like it may have wanted her to kind of revert back to like a simple life.
Yeah.
And not want to think about problems and TVA and it's not her problem,
I
Or she
wonder
wants to
why
be-
McDonald's.
Yeah.
We still don't know why McDonald's.
Maybe she just likes fast food.
And just for the promotions. It's like it's a big ad thing what they can do. Which is cool. At least they were doing the whole featured in campaign.
Yeah. It is funny. And yeah, so very interesting to see that Obi's when he was trying to fix the temporal loop, that they actually need He Who Remains to fix it.
So it's spectral aura
The
anyway.
spectral aura of He Who Remains. So I'm wondering how they're gonna get around that. So that's a bit of a conundrum.
Good question, especially if there's going to be many of him.
Because there's going to be variants now because of course of what happened last season with Sylvie killing that variant of He Who Remains. What's going to happen then if they can't fix the temporal loop and other variants come through? What happens? Docs was, I suppose, trying to fix the problem by pruning all these branches, thinking, well, that's going to prevent it. But I think it's not going to work.
Yeah. So now it seems like she's part of the problem now as well. So
yeah,
she had her loyalists, which are now taken away.
They managed to stop her before she pruned any more branches, but she'd already pruned a lot of branches by that stage.
Yeah, it was quite a lot. It's like, how many was it? Like nearly all of it.
Yeah.
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 And B-15 was like horrified.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like so many billions of lives because so many timelines.
Mm.
Mm.
But I also find it kind of interesting that Mobius didn't want to find out what his real timeline was,
Mm.
because he felt that he would be
Hmm.
tempted to want to stay there, you know, rather than go back into TVA.
Yeah. But Brad really got into Mobius's head. He like completely lost it.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which is what led them to get the key lime pie.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any significance to key lime pie.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's an Easter egg.
Maybe there is an Easter egg. We'll figure that out soon, I guess.
Mm.
Well, we can
But key
look
lime
at
pie is good though. I like key lime pie.
Mm.
Oh yeah, key lime pie.
I wish it was more popular here. It's more of like a popular pie in the US, but not so much here
Ah,
in
oh,
Australia.
US. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I-
interesting, yeah.
I do wish
Oh, I think it was in Wanda, wasn't it?
Wonder, really? The pie?
the key lime pie.
Yeah.
Did Wanda make it? I don't know.
Key lime pie.
Not too sure about that. I forget.
Hmm.
Key lime pie was also one of the names of Android versions,
Mm.
or like one of the supposed names of the code name.
Mm.
Well, Android also does all these things anyway. Like this, Android 14 is upside down cake, so who knows?
Mm.
So yes, key lime pie. I really want to see what the significance is.
Key lime pie. Key lime pie.
Key lime pie. Yeah.
Or maybe
Google
it's
it.
something that
Loki.
was part of Mobius's, or his own timeline. Something he liked.
Maybe because he like pointed it out like straight away.
Mm.
But you know what key lime pie is?
A pie is
It's
more than just a pie.
yeah, the key lime pie is actually a really good for spicy foods.
Hmm.
It like cools you down quite a lot. It's probably one of the best coolants from spicy food. Really,
Mm.
I know because I eat a lot of spicy food. Key lime pie is like probably one of the best coolants.
Mm.
Mm.
Why do they call it a fake pie? Green key lime pie. Is it fake?
A fake
Key lime
pie?
pie.
No.
I don't think so.
Fake. Yeah. I don't
How's it
know.
fake?
I don't know. I'm just reading an article.
I mean, it's a real pie that you can make.
It's a real pie that you can make.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
popular. It's like in a lot of diners in America. It's
Oh, key lime pie. Yeah.
that it's that or peach cobbler pie. Those are the two popular ones in diners.
Oh, so it says a key lime pie's filling is mostly egg yolks, making it yellow rather than neon green.
Oh, it's egg inside.
Mm.
It's got
But the color of the version offered by the TVA is green. And so that's why they call it fake.
Oh, okay. So you're
Because
talking
it's supposed to be
Oh.
yellow. Yeah.
okay, you're talking about the actual pie that they got from the TVA, which isn't
It's green, right?
the
It's green
real.
color. So there's a significance to the color. It's more the color of it.
So the TVA one got it wrong.
No, it's not that they're going wrong. I think it's symbolic because it's fake, and so it's saying how it's like having them dine on the fake pie is a pretty cool touch because it's like symbolic of what the TVA is, like a place that seems more and more like a artificial prison. I don't know if
Yeah.
this is just
Yeah, maybe. I guess
maybe.
it's like the whole Matrix, blue pill, red pill. I don't know. sort of thing. I think maybe it's what they're trying to get at. You know, the fact that they were kidnapped from their real lives and
Yeah.
brought to the TVA, and that their life in the TVA is kind of fake, isn't their real life.
That's
So
because
they say it's oddly important. Interesting.
oddly, yeah. Because if Jonas had this before, it's not green, right?
Yeah,
It's yellow.
it's more yellow.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be yellow. Yeah.
it's basically custard color and custard consistency.
Yeah, something is amiss. Because if you're a fan of the dessert, like Jono is, you notice the color.
Yeah, the
Just-
custard cream is the one that really cools down like the heat,
Yeah, custard is very
Yeah,
Oh, the dessert, yeah.
yeah, I like it a lot too.
it's-
especially after hot food. The perfect one.
And if you notice on the screenshot, they've got a lot of pies in the background.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
green.
those are pies. Those are pies. Huh?
Those are all pies. Yeah.
Yeah,
all
but
the same.
the picture didn't really show the top of it, where it actually did say pies. They on the top in the actual
Hmm.
like show, it
Oh.
actually had it said pies at the top.
Oh, it
Yeah.
says pies at the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
The word pie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just the color. That's a bit funny.
Artificial coloring.
Yeah, the keyword is artificial. Everything's artificial.
Well,
it's,
considering that likely that might be like a 3D printer or something that makes food for them or whatever. Who knows?
Maybe.
But it's essentially a wall of machines that only makes pies.
Yeah. They got a pie machine.
Like the food replicator on Star
Star
Trek.
Trek.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So okay, let's see. So what are the Easter eggs? So this one I already said. Breaking bread.
Breaking bread.
Breaking
Bad bread. So they went to 1977, which coincidentally is
Star Wars.
Star Wars premiered in the.
New Hope, yeah.
We actually had this question in trivia today at
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
house party.
A New Hope, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 4, yeah.
Oh, Eternals appearance. Really?
Eternal?
Oh,
Really?
this poster.
It's from Eternals?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kumail.
Male.
oh, Camille
it's Kingo.
Johnny again.
Who? Kingo. Oh.
Yeah,
Kingo.
Kingo. He's been appearing even in like Miss Marvel.
Oh,
I
she's in
didn't
Miss
even
Marvel.
notice that
The
poster.
Bollywood guy, yeah.
I guess you had
Bollywood.
to sort of
Bollywood.
really look at it very quickly. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
have
like
to
it would have
freeze
been
frame. Freeze frame.
it would have been such a quick 1
Link.
second.
A very obscure Marvel hero too. Again, here another poster. Kingo.
Hmm.
Oh no, right after Kingo, this is the Phone Ranger. So obscure. Zeniac.
Zenny.
Zeniac, yeah. Had become Red Wolf and is starring in Zeniac, the movie. So also from the comics was a movie star who was transformed by radiation. Richard Bardot.
Who's Bardot?
Name drop. Name
In
drop.
actual
Movie
history,
star.
Bardot was a major French model, singer, and actress from
Yeah.
the 50s or 70s.
She was very famous.
Oh, she was famous, huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What was a
Very,
movie?
very famous.
Was a movie related or just model?
Well, French.
Just a model.
Well, model,
was-
singer, actress.
Oh,
She
actress.
started
Yeah,
model.
yeah, all
and
three.
acting as well.
Oh, acting as well.
Hmm.
Okay.
And she did some singing.
She was
They
basically
would know.
the French equivalent of Marilyn Monroe.
Ah,
Oh, Marilyn. I
Marilyn
see.
Monroe.
Mm, fair enough.
Classic and new powers. Yeah, he did.
New powers.
Yes.
Duplication casting, green magical energy.
Yeah, duplication casting.
And on he
Yeah.
uses his own shadows too
Yeah.
as well.
He's
Yeah,
done that.
the shadow play.
Shadow play. Oh, he rationed his mom,
Oh,
Frigga.
Frigga. Frigga was the one who actually taught him that magic.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Yep.
she died in
She died.
Dark World, yes.
Yep, she did.
Oh yeah, he did talk about the
Oh yeah,
the New York.
throwing him off the balcony. It did work.
Well, he says it wasn't tactical.
Yeah, it wasn't, but she lost it. It didn't work. Like, he tried to enchant Tony Stark. It didn't work. He threw him off a building.
Yep, Roxton, Oklahoma. Which I think we said before, Broxton eventually became Asgard's new home.
Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe there's something to it.
Hmm.
Sylvie Q
Maybe.
400.
Yeah, X5 said that.
Exact number 400 estimated.
Over the years, not like all in one go.
Yes, over the course of her
Do,
life.
do we know what year she was
In McDonald's?
McDonald's?
I think it's
Yeah.
1982.
80 something. 82?
82.
Like
Early.
I
82.
think that may have been just before they moved to vegetable oil when I
Really?
was still frying in animal fat, making
Okay.
everything taste really nice.
Who knows?
I know
Maybe
that.
that's the reason.
Maybe that's why she chose to go back there.
Yeah. And we also see those humongous big like terminals for like processing payments and stuff. Those were massive.
Yeah,
Wow.
I still remember those cashier machines.
The sheer size of it. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Sylvie has the talisman at the end, huh?
Yeah, interesting that she's got that.
How did she get it? So she got it. So she'll probably use it in future episodes. Even though she's not joining Loki now.
Yeah,
Mm.
she held on to that device that she got from him.
So back in the finale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like she kept that that
Yeah. Well, we didn't know at the time. Now we know.
yeah. So she's probably just wondering, okay, what do I do with this now? Yeah. Because it might be key to helping them with the temporal loom issue. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, was she flirting with that boy on the way home, or what was she doing?
Which boy?
Jack,
Oh, Jack.
her coworker.
Oh, I don't know. I thought he's just saying bye, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she
Guess after-
offered him a lift home.
Yeah, but the mother's going to pick him up.
Yeah.
But it does seem like
Yeah.
Sylvie is attached to that timeline.
Yeah. I mean, she's enjoying her life there. She doesn't want to get involved in the TVA again, and you know, she just wants to be left alone, essentially, to just live.
But as well, like Loki saw her in the future. So it really was Sylvie that we saw, like, who opened that door saying, there you are. So why was she there?
Sylvie.
Something we'll find out, I guess, in the next few episodes.
Yeah, something we'll find out, but it's also something that Sylvie doesn't want to be like real or true, because it's like the whole set timeline again, like the sacred timeline.
Yeah.
Sacred timeline.
So what she said that she changed was everyone will have like free will.
Yeah.
So there'd be multiple timelines and branches everywhere,
I see. I see.
not by the dictations of timekeepers.
Yeah.
Timekeeper. I see. I see.
But yeah, that's the case.
Mm.
Any more Easter eggs?
No, that's it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that was
didn't even talk about the key line. That was the other
Yeah, they didn't mention it.
the other article.
Okay.
But I guess it's not really an Easter egg, but it's
yeah,
just
but they got tidbit at least.
Yeah.
So we showed this screenshot of the full,
the pie.
the
Is that a
full
real picture?
image,
Um
which actually shows the whole pies. The whole wall are just pies.
Yeah.
maybe.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Loki.
let's share the image maybe. Let's see.
Let's take a look.
Oh,
There we go.
what is that?
Pies.
Oh yeah.
The top,
bigger
the
versions of
row sign.
The words, pies.
Yeah,
it's-
it's all pies.
it actually says pies.
Yeah, it says.
It just looks so fake, you know.
Yeah.
It's deliberately
I
made
think that's
to
part of the reason, like, like obviously the TVA is like fake in the sense that people,
everything's fake, huh?
you know,
Yeah.
It's fake, is it?
Mm.
Oh,
But
they were
looking at
told-
this, but looking at something like this, it's like they eat pies all the time.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like they have a room that's just full of pies.
Yeah, just a pie wall.
Pie wall.
it's got a pie wall.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have their own pie wall.
I
Still,
see.
it must be nice to have like a place like that.
Pie
Get a
collection.
pie anytime.
Yep. A pie when they take their break.
Nice.
But when they get sick of pies, how many pies this movie has had?
Yeah, he must have had quite a lot.
I see. I see. um, interesting.
Yeah, so shall we get to our scores? I
Yeah.
think we covered most of it.
Yeah.
Is there anything we missed?
No.
No.
No, there were no end credits this time. So
Yeah, there weren't any end credits this time I checked.
Oh, the end credits. Yeah.
but yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Pacing was good. There was enough sort of the plot moving forward and intrigue again in this episode. Big chase scene involving Brad.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of action.
So that was most of the action, was just chasing him. A lot of running.
And the fight scene at the end as well.
And then the fight scene. And then very interesting sort of plot plot twist as well, with Miss Minutes sort of being involved with whatever Renslayer is doing.
I guess we kind of knew that in the previous series.
She was always pretty dodgy, but this kind of just proves it.
Yeah.
So score?
Yeah, I think it's like, I found it enjoyable. 8 for me. I really liked it.
Wow.
Okay, solid 8.
Yeah, that's great.
I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah, I think so too. I think it was a lot of action going around, and really like to sing the dialogue and all that, and then the pies and all that as well. Yeah,
Great dialogue as well. A lot of
yeah. They're talking to each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah.
I like the banter as well between them.
Yeah, the pie monologue.
Yeah.
The pie conversation was so funny.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
The pie conversation.
Pie conversation. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give it an 8 as well. Yeah.
Bill?
Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8 as well, because I really like tonight's episode. Yeah, the going here, there, and everywhere, and also, yeah, the pyro with the fake key pies. Um, as soon as I saw the slice of key lime pie, I just went to myself, "No, that's wrong." I, it it basically reminded me of Asian or Indonesian dessert, not an American key lime pie. But yeah, and the interrogation of what's his name?
Brad.
Brad. Yeah, that was good. I like the way that he was kind of played with a machine, like the way that like he well, like he uh, tricked him into thinking that he had lost. I think but yeah, that was good. You go, you realize that he wasn't locked out. It was all just part of the plan, just to get
Yeah.
the
Just
action.
playing bad
Yeah,
cop, good cop. Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of knew it
yeah,
was a plan because Mobius was sitting at the door, even though he could easily open it.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
planned. He pretended that was locked.
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Uh,
I thought that was pretty clever to sort of outsmart Brad that way.
But it's also back to Loki being Loki, but
Yeah,
with a
God of Mischief.
twist. Yeah, it's like he's still playing
He likes his tricks.
bad, but he also had a good intention this time.
Yeah.
And Mobius was on it.
Yeah.
Was in on it.
Mhm.
So
That was good.
but it also seemed to be Mobius's plan.
Mm. Mm.
Which is completely unexpected. Like,
yeah,
who knew that would have been Mobius's plan?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jeff, your score?
Oh no, Bill. What's Bill's score?
That was Bill.
Eight.
Oh, 8. Is it 8?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we all
yeah.
So everyone's 8, huh?
triple eight so far.
Maybe I'll
So-
keep at 8 too.
How about you, Marcus?
Yeah, I thought it was a solid one. I like having Sylvie back. I like to see
Yeah.
the interaction between Loki and Sylvie.
Sylvie, yeah.
I think Sylvie's very interesting because it seems like at the moment she's just a bit selfish in a way, but we'll definitely see. I'm pretty sure we'll see her maybe change in the same way that Loki changed.
Yeah.
So
but
it's
like,
a bit.
would you really call it selfish if she wants to like settle down? Like
I
she's
don't
been
know.
fighting all her life.
That's
she
true,
wants
but
to like stop.
yeah, but
Yeah, maybe she already thought,
it's
oh,
more. It's a bit self-centered, right?
but maybe she thought she'd already taken care of that problem when she killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't realize that it would lead to these complications that Loki would be going through time.
Yeah.
I don't think that she expected that to happen.
And
yeah.
Sylvie did lead them to stop the other branches from being destroyed.
True.
Or try to stop them anyway.
Right.
Yeah, so she helped stop Vox to, to stop pruning those timelines. So,
Other than that, I do like seeing. I think people already pointed out, right? The sort of like the old Loki coming back, and you can tell how much he enjoyed it in that moment. when he
Yeah.
was torturing
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah, I think he enjoyed being Loki, sort of old Loki, for a bit.
And I think also the audience enjoys, like, we enjoy seeing
Mm.
the
Loki
villain.
being bad.
Yeah, the villain we love to hate, right? Loki's the villain we all love to hate.
We like him being mischievous, basically.
Because he's the god of mischief after all. And so I think when he becomes good, he sort of loses a bit of that edge.
Yeah.
Even
But
though,
I think that was the point of this episode. It's like he's good, but he's still bad.
yeah, Breaking Bad. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it too. The
Yeah.
title.
That he
Breaking
hasn't
Bad.
quite lost that mischievous side of him.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing as well, because that's part of.
So maybe the title is about sometimes he can break bad if he needs to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked it. 8. So Jono.
Yep. I really did enjoy this episode. It's like solid. They did like the whole pie conversation, just like the conversation they had in like the first series as well. Like most people remember the whole first time they had the whole conversation, but I think it was also about when they were eating pies.
Well, maybe they'll always have pies in every episode.
Yeah, I think it might have been a pie. I could be wrong, but Loki did say no one good is ever truly good, and no one bad is ever truly bad. And I guess he kind of shows them this one, like even though he is kind of good now, he could still filter the whole bad aspect of himself, the whole bad Loki persona, which everyone kind of loves.
Yeah.
And it's interesting for Loki to hear the commentary of how he acts as well. Like X5 is right about Loki. But yeah, Loki admits it. It's not like he disregards it or anything. He just admits to that. Says, yeah, that was me. That's still me. Even though I'm partially good now. But yeah, it really pushed the narrative of the show a lot more. It kept the whole Brad Wolf breaking Brad as well. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Breaking Brad. Yeah, I think that has multiple meanings.
They did like the shadow play as well with Loki, the whole illusionist is back.
Yes.
We get to see a lot more Loki this time.
Yeah.
And when they were like trying to stop General Dox, they used their powers. And they also did one together, like Loki and Sylvie together. So,
That was
so I think Sylvie still does kind of want to help in her own way, but she doesn't really exactly know how.
Oh, Sylvie, yeah.
So maybe she will help.
Maybe at some point in the future, because Loki did say, I saw you in this vision of the future, that he was in the future and he saw her there.
Yeah, but I say the point that the time has not been written yet in their time, so
yeah.
I think she wants to get away from that whole fixed timeline idea, which is why she doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to think that would be her in the future. And I think that scared her when she heard it. It's like, I don't want to see it. That's practically what she said.
Yeah. She would rather not know.
Yeah.
The future. Yeah.
Or wants to make sure that doesn't actually happen at all. So even though we don't know if her in the future was either good or bad, we didn't really see. But overall, yeah, this episode was like really solid. Solid 7 out of 10.
Okay.
That's not
pretty good tonight, yeah. 8, 7.
Yeah. And then IGN, what was the IGN?
No, I think I said last week they've got 4 episodes, so their score is all 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is
Oh,
like
okay, they didn't.
really crazy how they got so far ahead.
Yeah.
Because the series is only 6 episodes long.
Yeah, but I think they should still give individual scores for each episode.
Mm,
I still think it's a bit lazy to not,
yeah, probably a bit lazy this time.
yeah,
Yeah.
to just group it all together because
yeah.
every episode is different. It should
Yeah,
be judged
not-
different
Yeah, they're not all
per
the same. Yeah.
episode, you know, like
Yeah.
on its own.
Oh, they grouped it. How many did they group? 3, is it?
4. That's a
Four.
lot.
4 episodes together. They've already
lot.
seen 4 episodes.
Wow,
That's more
And-
than half of the
that's
series.
too much
Yeah.
groupings, yeah.
And they essentially average the score for the 4 episodes. So you
Yeah.
don't know which one they like the most, or
Mm,
you
Yeah.
know, there isn't that specific
Yeah. Yeah,
break.
average doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
see?
Mm.
Loki season 2, episodes 1 to
What do
4.
you-
If they're gonna do that, they might as well just give an average score for the entire season, you know?
Yeah, because it's like more than half of the series.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me to do that. I think they should have still given an episodic breakdown. Even if they've seen all 4, they could just give a score for each episode
Yeah.
Yeah.
individually.
Well, we gave our scores though, so it's that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, we're still sticking with our individual episodic scores.
Yep.
Mm.